Hi, today we are at SRKR College and one of our students from PurpleLane got placed at Sorted Brand and her name is Saranya. Now let's introduce Saranya and what she is studying right now and where she got placed and how is the interview performance is. Yeah, hi Saranya.
Hi, sir. Hi everyone, myself Saranya, currently pursuing my third year B.Tech from SRKR Engineering College in the stream of Computer Science and Design with a specialization of Design. So I'm very core interested in designing, so that's the reason why I've chosen UI UX and graphic designing field. Being a part of that till now, I've gone through 5 to 6 interviews and this is my 7th interview. So I think it's very good experience and I'm very enthusiastic to work in companies and startups like this, and I really thank PurpleLane for this opportunity.
Yes. So the overall internship or like the overall course you have taken at PurpleLane. So how are you feeling about the course structure and all details?
The course which we taken from the PurpleLane has been a good course actually. A special and separate mentor has been assigned for us. They started with a not even small project, with small assignments like with the basic structures, and overall based on our environment and based on our experience, they've gone through a very big projects, and that's how we came across to know about UI UX design. Not only UI UX design, even to the graphic designing also, how to use the Photoshop or the Illustrator, using new elements like Figma and such stuff. I think it's a very new thing, sir.
You said like you have attended for around 7 interviews.
Yeah.
So what are the outcomes you have taken from the interview perspective?
Okay. The first thing which I've observed, the interviews which I've given till now, is the communication. The way how you communicate or project yourself depends on the selection they do. I mean, they immediately get an overview on you whether this candidate is fit for a company to do the work or not. And apart from that, the experiences or projects. The second thing is also the projects. So they give few tasks actually in the coming to the interviews section like that. So when you're a very good stuff in that tasking related, I think maybe in that basis they'll go through the selection part.
Nice. So how about you went for sorted branding, right? So how is the interview perspective? Like how the entire interview process is and how the evaluation has been done?
Basically, they've just given a task for us. The task is around to do a logo, a combination logo, and some wordmark logo for a company, which is related for a flow related company. And we have put in all our designs there with all the stuff like that. So based on that criteria, they've selected few people, and one of them was me as well. So after completion of that, they taken a 1-round interview, over a call, to know about ourselves, to introduce ourselves. So the first thing which you need to focus more is to introduce yourself. It definitely impacts others because the way you communicate, they easily get to know about the candidate. After the first round of the interview, they given the second task as well for the 2 days. And apart after from that, they've taken the final round interview. So based on the task performance and the final round interview, they selected the candidates.
How do you feel about the interview perspective? Like you have learned Photoshop, Illustrator and Figma, right? So how efficiently you were able to do these things with the help of PurpleLane?
Yeah. Actually, to be frankly speaking, I have no idea about UI UX design or Photoshop or Illustrator earlier. So when I came to know about the PurpleLane people, they slowly introduced me to the new things. So first they introduced me to the Figma. After that, being in the interview process only, they've guided me for one interview, For one interview, they particularly asked about Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. At that moment only, they guided me a lot with this training and stuff. So that's how I came across all this.
Okay. So how do you rate PurpleLane's training?
Yeah, I guess 8.59, sir. Because the mentor which assigned to us is, I think she's the only person who's been guiding us through all the movement, being like a backbone and all such stuff. Even the placement cell also, they've been sending us through n number of interviews for our selection. Yeah, I think it's a very good opportunity for the students.
What are the suggestions you are going to give for upcoming candidates?
Okay, first of all, I tell you to mainly focus on the projects what you do, because when you go to any interview, first they'll ask you about the project what you've done till now, and apart from the communication skills. So the way you project them yourself is the main key to access them. So I think communication and the projects which you do apart is the main perspective.
So, what you suggest for upcoming aspirants in the designing field?
Okay. Coming to the designing field, many people tell that they've been to different paths to go through, but I think the way you project yourself is the main key, and the communication between you and the other interviewer is the main basic feature which they can attract. And the second one would be the project. So the how many n number of projects you do, I think that much experience you gain, and you may not do the further mistakes for the next one. So I think projecting yourself is the main key.
Yes. Do you suggest PurpleLane for your friends or any other one?
Yeah, definitely. While I'm doing this course in Purple and the UI UX design course, many friends have been approached me. Why is there any special design sector to do any internships or jobs in future? Because outside people are not aware of the design field and such stuff like that. So I think Purple is giving such opportunity and giving some awareness to the students for upcoming generations who are really aspiring in the design field. Because being a design field graduate, even we don't know that there is a course or there is a life after B.Tech going to joining a company as a UI UX designer or might be a graphic designer. So the PurpleLane is the only company I think till now they've been projected and they showed everything what's going to happen in the industries like that. So I'll definitely suggest all my friends about the PurpleLane. I really thank PurpleLane for this opportunity, and they've been guiding me a lot, being a backbone till my interviews, and I think it's a very good opportunity to the students who's been aspiring at the design field. And finally, thank you PurpleLane.